A couple of days ago, I walked in a house and feels like an oven. So I came to the thermostat, and of course, outside temperature is almost 90, and system shows system cool, and then there's nothing showing up, and I'm just wondering what the hell is going on. So start doing some troubleshooting, going downstairs to the system, see what's going on. Here is the system I have, fairly new, installed in 2016, and I believe it's still a couple months under warranty. And the system is what I would call Rheem. And I came down here, open up the side panel. Of course, the bottom top one is for the blower, bottom one is for all the electrical and everything. So came down here through that little window. I noticed a light is flashing. Just the bottom down here. Now you see that light is, I don't know if you can see it or not, it's showing 0. But when I came in, let me turn the system off. It was showing number 30 and flashing. So start doing some research and to see what's going on. Back of this panel, the bottom panel, I'm sorry, the other one, there is a wiring diagram and of course a code display. So start looking for my code. It's right up here and says open fuse. Coming down here, start looking where the fuse is. On mine, fuse is right there, as you see. If you can see it right next to this 2 wire. There's a, that's right where the fuse is, which is this fuse, a 3 amp fuse. 3 amp fuse. It goes right here. Gotta turn the power off. Right there. So that's our fuse, which was blown. So I started doing some researches. The cause of that fuse to go off could be some like thermostat, a short circuit, or by the broken wire or some, or even it says maybe some of the component. But that's why I started doing my own troubleshooting, because I couldn't find anything on the internet, because they were throwing to things all over the place. Check this, check that, and everything. So that's what I did. I start by going, the first thing I did, I start eliminating all these components, which is this pump, that little switch down there. Let me see if I can, that black one, that little switch down there, this pump, and of course comes to this little switch here. I eliminate all of these, so I have right now, in that case, I had nothing hooked up between my thermostat and the system. So turn it on, the same problem. Circuit breaker, the fuse popped right away. So now I know it's none of these 3 components here. Put all of them back together and There's nothing else here in that low voltage wiring, hooked up to the low voltage wiring. So I assume that whatever it is outside. I forgot to say, when I noticed the problem, I tried to see if it's an AC and heat, both of them or not. So it wasn't. It was just in my AC part. Heat had no problem, no circuit fuse blowing up or nothing. But it was just the AC. So in that case, I know there's nothing going on with my furnace or whatsoever here. The problem is after eliminating all these components here, so I know it's outside unit. And of course I check all the wiring, where they go, check all the wiring. Mine is not too bad. I was able to chase the wires and see if I have a broken wire, but there was no broken wire. So let's go outside and see, show you what happened and what was the outside. So here is my outside unit, same brand, installed 2016. I gotta say this, a few months back last summer, this fan stopped working because it's still under warranty. I called the company who installed it. They came in and they said, okay, part is under warranty still. The manpower is not. So they charged me almost $800, if I'm not mistaken, to remove and replace this fan, which I don't know even if they did, but I assume they did, to replace the fan. And later on, after the gone, I checked, that fan was only $200. The same brand, Rheem, and they charged me $800. So that's why this time I decided I gotta do my own troubleshoot and see what's going on. So here, this little panel, which all the wiring and everything goes to, that's a wire from the thermostat, come from the wall down here and goes in. And this is the main power from the fuse, come down and goes to the unit. First thing first, safety first, they say. Here is this, mine has this fuse, all the system has something like that. Let me pull this to be safe. So now I don't have any power to the system. And I gotta get a couple of screws off, and I'm gonna show you what happened and what was it. Okay, back again. Make sure they pull that fuse or whatever they call it. And here, this had 2 screws. Some of them has 4. Mine only had 2. I think the last maintenance guy forgot to put the screws on. So here all the wire comes in and goes to this little thing here, which is called contactor. And I start doing some research and see how that contactor is supposed to work. There are some videos out on YouTube you can see. So that was the cause of all of these trouble. This contactor, I think, has some kind of coil behind it. That coil goes bad and the contactor doesn't work and sends low or high voltage to the thermostat wiring system or thermostat and cause all this trouble. And so of course that fuse pops to protect the system. So this is all it was. This little thing, there's a part number on it. This is my old one, and that's a part number for mine. Here they're different, depend on manufacturer, system manufacturer and everything. So that's mine. It was $21 at Amazon, shipped next day. So I received it yesterday afternoon, this morning, even it's kind of rainy. Installed it and everything works fine. That was the cause of all the problem for my AC. I hope anybody else has this problem, because it was just frustrating in the last couple of days for me to see what the hell is going on. And like I said, I had to eliminate a bunch of things in the wiring system to find out which, and nobody even mentioned this in the YouTube. I didn't see anywhere. A couple guys even, they show this and they were trying to show how to test this contactor, but Even one of them said, in the 20 years of working on the AC system, I never seen this contactor go bad. So yeah, mine went bad, and now this new one, $20, fixed the problem. I hope this video will help. I hope you don't get this trouble and problem, but if you get, I hope this helps you. Thanks. Bye.